Hello, this is Kim. I have a new design team package for Country Craft Creations that I wanted to share with you. The first collection I'm going to show you is called Under the Stars. I ordered the 8x8 collection. I also ordered some of the Prima flowers. I thought the pink and the peach might blend in real well. I don't know about the green. I'll just kind of have to take a look to see as I go through the collection. But this is... there are 10 flowers in here. And is there a name? Prima flowers. I don't see a name of the actual color, the pattern. But anyway, I got those for this collection. So before I go any further, I'm going to apologize for my hands. I took my nails off and they look terrible, but I need to get this video out. So please don't stare at my hands. Okay. So let's go through the Under the Stars. You do get two of the ephemera pieces. And so you can see that there's a variety of camping and picnic and s'mores and tents and trees and all sorts of fun things that you can use in your album or whatever you make. And then there's this color on the back. It's a polka dot. So again, you get two of those. You also get two of the cut aparts. And so you'll see that there's another cute picnic basket, a mountain scene with a river. And then that cute little camper. I love that car, that little bug. And then there's s'mores, kind of a vintage looking picture with cooking s'mores over the fire, a tent, and then you have two border strips down here, the tents and the old-fashioned station wagon with the trailer that they're pulling. And on the other side, you have trees. So two of those. Now the rest of the collection will have three of each. So you can see, let me take out the flowers. I think you'll see that the peach and the pink actually blend in really well. I'll have to... So the pink, there is some subtle pink here and there in the little bug, the Volkswagen trailer, whatever. And then there's some peaches also. So I think that'll go in real well together. The green, however, it's just off a little bit. So I don't know that I'll be using that. On the other side, you have this cute plaid. The campers are my favorite. So here's a small version of little trailers. Again, let's take a look. I think that'll be a good accent, but not so much that one. It's too dull. These are too bright. Okay. And then on the other side, you have a speckle. You have three of the tent out in nature with the lantern and a tree in the background, some florals. On the other side, you have that polka dot pattern that's more of a peach color. Let's see if the green goes with that, but I doubt it. Yeah, no. I think it's off just a hair. But I didn't buy it for the green, though. I bought it for the other two. So it's all good. This one's really pretty. The picnic basket and thermos and backpack. Got real pretty colors. Some teals and greens and kind of a coral color. And you've got a plaid on the back. The corresponding sides on the back are really good to work with. I really like those. I mean, you can mix and match real easily. Here we have our camping scene out in the mountains with a canoe and a tent on the side here. That's really pretty, like a watercolor. You've got some gold running through it and some speckle, like some paint was speckled on there. So let's take a look with that and this and this and that. So they all go together really nice. Look at how cute. We have an outdoor scene with the trailer and a picnic table. And on the back, you have clouds. I love this right here. This reminds me of like if your kids are in Scouts, Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, whatever, and they take a camping trip. That would be cute. S'mores and lanterns and fire. Tents. And then on the back, you've got that. That looks like a real great night sky picture or scene. And last, we've got this one. Look how cute that is. I like the banner right there. That would be good to have a banner on the actual page or on a border for your pictures that you add to an album. And on the other side, you've got the green check. Okay, so let's just take a look again at some of the others together, just to show you how nice they blend. This one, maybe not so, well, yeah, this one does too, because there is some green if you look here and there. And let's take a look at another one. Maybe not that one so much. I don't think I would do that one. But that one I would. All right, so that is that. I only ordered the 8x8 collection and the flowers to go with it. So let me move that off to the side. Now, I don't have a whole lot of camping pictures, but I don't think it has to be camping. Like I said, if your kids had a Girl Scout or Boy Scout, just a travel vacation one, if you went to the Black Hills or whatever, I think that would be a cute collection to use to document your vacation. So the next one is actually probably the cutest paper, the cutest school paper I've ever seen. So because I teach school, I've seen a lot of the school type papers, and this one beats them all. It is fabulous. It's just called School. This is the 12x12 collection, and I think you're gonna like there's a kind of a combination of vintage, old school, and more current. So whatever your style is, you'll find something. The colors are really good. It's not just your bright reds, greens, and yellows. There's some other colors that blend in that make it really stand out. I did get the black and white check ribbon. I love this stuff. I use it for closures a lot, but I thought that would look good with some of the pages. If I wanted to do a tie closure, like I really like that one together. I like it with the pages that have some white on it, not the cream color. So I'll probably be using that in the book. And I did get some red rickrack. This is really nice rickrack. It's a little bit thinner, but it's really sturdy. It's got a real nice firmness to it, so it holds its shape real nice. And it's, like I said, a little bit thinner. This is sold by the yard. So let's take a look at the reds. So it blends in with the apples. You've got some subtle red there. This would go good together. Not that one. That would. So those are the two ribbons I got. So let's take a look at the actual collection. All right. Don't get rid of this. You can always use the stuff on the front page also. So here are the cutouts. Now, the machine was working for her to use, so she included one of the ephemera pages. It's perforated and ready to punch out. So if you don't like to fussy cut, that's taken care of. And then there's one more sheet where that's not the case. You would have to fussy cut those. But I do like the option in having those that I can just punch out. Some people say that fussy cutting is really relaxing to them. Maybe not so much for me, but a good combination or a good variety here. I really like that with the glasses and the library checkout card. We've got some science represented. This could be all subjects, art. There's art down here for more like younger primary, kind of like the Dick and Jane feel on some of these. We've got a school bus and a globe, the handwriting, which a lot of kids don't know cursive anymore, so that has become vintage. So there's that. Oh, let me show you the back. Kind of like a vintage graph paper. What was that? Yeah, that's one. Okay, so here are the cutouts. Again, a Dick and Jane look. These are 4x6. You have one for journaling. D is for doll. And then I like how there's some that go horizontal and some that go vertical. I love this backpack, and I love this color scheme right here. And then we have the Dick and Jane. It says cookies, cookies, said Sally. One for Dick and one for Jane, one for me and one for Spot. And then science, which I'm partial to because that's what I'm teaching the last couple years and this year. A border of buses and a border of the handwriting. Okay, on the back is like ledger paper kind of. It's a, kind of looks like school paper, but it's a little bit more, would be more for like a math class. 2 of those. Now the rest will have 3. So you have your traditional apples for the teacher. I like the background with the script for handwriting. And then they took away the apples on the back and you just have this. That would be good for like if you want to do a chalkboard page. Here we have a more vintage look. The colors are a little bit more muted. And you have the school lined paper on the back. We have the library cards with the colored pencils and the old-time glasses. And then on the back, you've got a signature page, or, you know, a page that you can really take a look at the 6x6 squares and use them with the school bus, the trees. And then there's a subtle, kind of like a college cathedral looking building in the back, or, well, no, just like an old schoolhouse is probably what that's meant to be. Okay. I hope you can get a feel for the colors on the camera. They're beautiful. One of my favorite sheets. So it's a kind of a tie-in of both the new and the traditional. With your banner piece here, you have more of the Dick and Jane look, whereas down here it's a little bit more modern, but yet the glasses make it look a little bit more vintage. So I like that everything blends together, even though they're a little bit different, I don't know, time periods, I guess you would say. And I really like that. To me, that's more for the older kids, which is what I teach 6th grade, so I really like the look of that. And this, anything with the backpacks and the globe, I love. Okay, so then we're gonna go back to a more vintage look. This is like a collage page with the different, you could use these as individual and cut them out. I like the bingo card that says smile. You've got individual pictures. You've got sayings and poems, crossword. So that's really cute. And on the back, you've got that black and kind of a crackly texture in the background. I mean, seriously, have you seen a school paper like this? No. Here we have like playground equipment, but yet we have wagons and dogs, and so this doesn't necessarily have to be school. It could be maybe on your way home from school. Very cute. And then you have that kind of, it's not coffee dyed, but it kind of looks like the watercolors that spread out because of water, kind of a, it's not really watercolor. I'd say like wet splatter, kind of. I don't know how to describe it. I like it though. Here's our science paper with our beakers, our test tubes, our microscope. We've got some math diagrams and equations and formulas, atoms, molecules. And there's just like that chalkboard page if you want to do, like, again, a page that looked like it was the old-fashioned school chalkboard. Then we have art. And on the back we have like burlap feel. Okay, now I kind of tried to blind match some paper. So for example, I got these two pieces of the My cardstock, or My Colors cardstock. This one is called Spearmint. Is that what it says? Yeah, Spearmint. And this one is the polka dot, or the raised dot. And this is beach grass. And I thought that this would match the camping. So let's take a look and see. Like I said, I did it blindly, so I don't know if it's going to match perfectly. I did think this blue looked good. I think it's a good enough match that it kind of ties everything in together. Okay, so those are the two colors I got for this one. It might not match every single page, but that's okay. Let's see if it matches this one. And yeah, I think it complements one another, so I think it's going to be fine. So that's the two for the Under the Stars collection. And then for the school collection, I really like the dot paper. I think it adds some texture, which I like. This is the Chinese lantern, so I wanted to show you that with the apple page. I think that blends in real nice together. And I got a yellow to match the school bus. This one's not the dot. This one is banana pepper. Let me find that school bus. And it matches like the colored pencils. It's a little bright, but if you ink your edges, that makes a big difference. Where's that school bus? There it is. Okay, so I liked that together. And last, this one I don't know if I'm going to be able to find. Let me see if I can find a page that I think it'll match. Like I said, I did it without, here we go. This one is called Fiddleneck Farm, and I thought that was good for this page. Okay, just for matting and things like that. So that's the My Colors cardstock that I chose. I might go back and get some more, I don't know. But this is the school collection, the 12 by 12. This is the Under the Stars 8 by 8. Okay. I did get the collection of flowers to go with the Under the Stars, the black and white check ribbon, and the red rickrack. So stay tuned though. I look forward to making something out of both of these papers. School-wise, I'm really trying to think of something that I would either give as a gift, or it might be an album like for your child as they go from kindergarten to high school. I don't know. But I know that I personally would use something for my desk more than an album in this case. This one will definitely be an album. So, all right, I'm excited to get started. Go check out Country Craft Creations, and I will link the supplies that I have in the description box. All right, thanks.